Oh, welcome to the Social Medium Live Show.
Welcome, yippee! We had a week off last week. I'm so happy to be back.
Happy to be back. We missed you all. For those who have not been here before, the Social Medium Live Show is run by the Social Media Makerspace staff. We talk about the week we had. We talk about the week coming up. We talk about things coming up in our lives and at the Makerspace.
We go off on tangents. We talk about
tangents. We make
other things.
And you're invited to make something at home as well. So if you have like markers or a craft or a project you're working on, take that out and make alongside us.
It's a craft along, not
it's
a sing
craft
along. A craft along. It could be a sing along.
It could be a sing along. You could sing Castle on a Cloud again.
Yeah, let's do that.
No. I guess first, how did the week go, Max? How did our week go?
The week went well, in my humble opinion.
Great.
Kicking off with Monday, I am not here for the Creative Teens Club, but I did come in at the back tail of it, and they seemed to be creative teening all over the place. They were creative and they were teens.
And with a warm welcome to our newest employee, Chelsea Union. Woo!
Yay,
who is
Chelsea!
helping run Creative Teen Club.
Yes.
So that happened this week. We're very excited.
Shout out to Chelsea. Yeah. And
how's Cosplay Club?
And then we had Cosplay Club, which was honestly popping off. It was we are getting more and more members of Cosplay Club. It's getting livelier and livelier every week. It's wonderful. I'm so happy to see it. I mean, everyone came, even though we had all been at the con, we'd all been at ALA over the weekend. Everyone still came on Monday to Cosplay Club. No one took a day off because the cosplay grind never stops.
It never stops. I assume.
It was wonderful.
Good, I'm really glad.
Yeah, what happened on Tuesday?
You could show we went to last week.
Can they see that?
Oh yeah, we went to the Anime Los Angeles.
As you can see over here, images of folks that were at Anime LA. These were taken by
Jazz
our
Hands
staff.
Sideways is a little difficult.
Particularly in Arcane.
We went and took photos of as many Arcane cosplayers as we possibly could because we have some exciting Arcane things coming up.
Yes, we'll get into that.
We'll get into that in a little bit, but
on Tuesday we had a really lovely and gentle process art club. We invited folks to come and process the fires that are happening currently in Los Angeles. For those that don't know, that's where we are located. We had a good turnout. There was about 10 people. Just had good conversation around the fires and around how we're handling, what we're grieving, what we're letting go of, etc. Made some art about it. And that was really, really great to be in community for that. And then, any exciting updates from AV Club, Ben?
We did AV Club. We're working on a couple fun videos. I think.
I know.
Chelsea made a video. I'm not sure if it's out yet.
Okay.
She made a video of a tiny.
She released her Miniverse video.
Yeah, she released her Miniverse video.
She did. Yeah, Chelsea made a really cool video.
If you go to Chelsea, I think it's Made by Chelsea, at Made by Chelsea, you will, let's confirm that it is in fact Made by Chelsea, but Chelsea has released a video of her Miniverse shenanigans. It was really great.
She has been making some very cool things using miniature kitchen sets, adding UV lights to cure the resin in the Miniverse sets, which is very, very cool and unique concept.
Yeah.
And she's been learning how to, wire up those UV lights all by herself, which is something you can learn at Electronics Club on Thursday. Good segue, let's go.
Very good segue. Our pal DJ runs Electronics Club. As you can see, some photographs of the learning happening, the making that's happening there. So yeah, you might think like I don't care about robots. You don't have to care about robots. You could be like a Miniverse artist and you want to trick out some of your Miniverse supplies.
You could be a cosplayer and you want to add LEDs to your cosplay.
Yep, there are so many ways. So that's sort of the rundown of last week. Some upcoming things to note. We have a stained glass workshop coming up that's happening in is it February 7th? February 7th. We have an outside teacher coming in. It's not one of us. They will be teaching the class. It's going to be from like 7 to 9, I believe, and it's a $200 cost. But you will walk away with a small but beautiful stained glass piece of art.
And our members get 25% off all our workshops. So
Yes, they
for
do.
members, it's only $150.
Yeah, if you're a member, it's $150, but you do need to RSVP and use the code members25. But we will cross-reference and make sure that no strangers are using that code, by the way. Yeah, members, you do still need to RSVP and register so that we can save your spot.
And then another fun thing coming up, we're going to be having an arcane-themed party. There's going to be a costume contest, music, games, snacks and drinks, fun socialization, tomfoolery, indeed, hijinks.
Hijinks.
Get it?
There'll be
Get hijinks. Ah!
costumes.
I didn't watch Arcane, so I
Okay.
don't know the
Jinx is
game.
one of the
Oh,
characters.
Jinx is
One
one
of
of
the
the characters. We will have a costume contest, so you are highly encouraged to come dressed in your finest Arcane looks, and there will be prizes. And as you may know, at Social Media, we're pretty serious about our costume contests, so
Yes, we are. Yeah.
come dressed to impress. That'll be March 7th?
March
March
7th.
7th. Different
March-
than February 7th. March 7th,
March
at
7th from
7 to 10. At Social Media Makerspace. So go to our website, get some tickets. Again, if you are a member, we also still need you to RSVP and register. I'm going to email you all about that later because we need to work on that.
But you get for members for the party, they get a free ticket, and for all of our founding members and super members, they get a +1 also for free. So
Oh, okay, I'll
you
repeat
can
that
get 2 tickets
just in
for
case.
free.
Yeah, if you are a member, you get tickets for free and you get to bring a +1. So please register, let us know, and we will be glad to welcome you to the party. And if you're not a member and you still want to come, you should do that.
Yes. And if you do not have a costume, do not worry. It is not required.
It is not required. You can come
You
dressed
can
as yourself.
come, just, closet cosplay it. Just wear your most pilt-overy vibe and or Zon vibe outfit, and you'll fit right in.
It's going to be great. I think those are all of our upcoming events that we wanted to talk about. What are you working on today, Max?
I'm probably going to be working on some designs and doodles for a project.
Cool.
On my iPad here. Maybe if I have time, I'll do like another collage. I made this collage at our birthday party.
Oh yeah, the social media birthday party.
And
Nice.
I have another fairy page, so I want to make another one if I have time.
Amazing. I am going to be unboxing, and I mean it's already unboxed, but I'm going to be showing off and trying the new ChompSaw. I enunciated that because it's just hard for me to say. It's a ChompSaw. It's sort of supposed to be like a kid-friendly. What would you call this?
Like a kid-friendly circle saw, not circle saw,
not circular saw.
table saw.
It's like a kid-friendly table saw, but it's a cardboard cutter essentially. But I'll show you. The top comes off, and inside there's a little compartment for the power cord as well as some tools. And I'm going to give it a try and let you know what I think. We are not sponsored by the ChompSaw. We purchased it because we were so excited about it, which means I get to give my honest opinion about it. Oh yeah, here. So here's the little compartment that this came out of, and then we plug it in somewhere.
What are these?
Those are tools of sorts that I don't know, but maybe you know.
Okay, I think this one is probably meant for, like making creases and whatnot. And this is for punching holes of varying sizes, I think.
That makes more sense than anything else I could have come up with. Thank you. Put them back. Ben, do you mind
The
plugging?
knife is for scoring, so if you're gonna bend the cardboard, you
That
can
is
use the knife.
what I meant, but I explained it poorly.
You did great. Ben, can you plug this in so that it works? Thank you. And I'm going to give it a go. I also, the first thing I'm noticing is I don't know which is which. Like, I don't know what's on
Which
and
one's
what's
on
off.
and which one's off?
So we're going to plug it in and find
I
out.
think circle is on, Ben thinks circle is off. We will find out.
I couldn't tell you. So Ben's going to get an extension cord. We'll plug it in, and then we'll find out if it's on or not. But I guess something cool to note is that there's this, like, I don't know, what would you call this?
The top
The top has
plate. The plate.
the plate, thank you. The plate has guiding lines that could potentially be really helpful. I don't know, the advertisement videos make it look super easy to use. It looks really fun. We get some kids that come into this space, not a ton, but some, and so we definitely want to offer kid-friendly materials. So we'll give it a try. Are they seeing us at all, or
Yes.
just my hand? Okay, you see us in the corner. Okay, great. All right, it's getting plugged in. Find out if it's on. Ah! Yep, it was on. Okay, so we learned.
So circle is on.
We learned that this is the off position,
Oh.
and then when you want it on, you turn the light
Circle
on.
is off.
So who was right?
Ben was right.
Ben was right. Ben can feel really happy. Okay,
Ben's
so
always right.
we're gonna use this piece of cardboard, decent amount of thickness, and I'm gonna turn it on. I think I need a stand for this. I'm a little scared.
You have a very
This
thick
way.
piece of
It's a
cardboard.
really thick piece of cardboard. Should we really be starting with such a thick piece of cardboard?
We could try a thin one.
We're gonna try a thin one. I'll be right back. Is anybody on, by the way?
Oh, Savannah's on.
Savannah, hi.
Hi, Savannah.
Good to see you, Savannah. Sorry we didn't
Yeah.
acknowledge you sooner.
Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
Sammy?
Yes.
Amazing. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Savannah. Sorry we didn't acknowledge you sooner. All right, I'm gonna give it a go. Should I move this to the center?
Yeah.
Gonna move it to the center so you can see.
Here, I'll move.
Incredible.
There we go.
All right, here it comes.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Not bad.
that went really well. So that's like a good clean first cut, and then maybe I'll do I'm gonna try and make it more interesting cuts.
Can you do a squiggle?
Let's try and do a squiggle. Oh my God! That was a little bit harder.
Yeah, so you want to share what just happened there?
Yes, so as I was pushing it, the machine itself also moved, and it just made it's just not as flexible as, it was not like butter. I'll put it that way.
Smooth
I
like
think
butter.
We can try, I can see it's also, there's like a little bump in the table, so maybe we can move it more towards Max and see if that helps.
Okay.
Should I give it a try?
But
Yes, Max, you give it a try. Here, I'll give you. Oh, no. Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
All right.
All
Max
right.
is going to go for it.
All right, let's see.
It's going really well. Wow.
I feel like having sewing experience is helpful to this because the mechanism they use is effectively a sewing machine needle, just a blunt sewing machine needle.
That went very well when you did it.
They basically have a sewing machine motor in there that's just moving the needle up and down, but it's just a dull needle, so it's punching through the wood instead of just putting holes
Wow.
through the cardboard. So I feel like knowing how to use a sewing machine and not get fabric caught
Yeah,
gives
helps.
you a huge advantage in being able to manipulate it without messing it up.
Should we try like drawing a shape?
Yeah.
I think it'd be really fun. Draw the same shape on both, and then you both try to cut it out.
Let's
and
do
work.
it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
To be clear, I do not have sewing skills. Max does.
I need a pen or a
we
pencil
both need a
or
pen,
a
though.
Sharpie.
I got you.
Grab me a Sharpie maybe, thank
Yeah.
you. Oh, here's the chat. That looks great, Max, thank you. Wow, that's really cool. It is really cool. O is always off, to my knowledge, on like every electronic that follows standards.
What?
And that's Sammy, so you know it's true.
Yeah. See, my thought process was, and I don't think it's a bad thought process, is that a circuit, when it's closed, is on and a straight line isn't doing anything.
Oh, there's the chat.
But that's okay. Being
This
wrong
light
is
is
okay.
better than using scissors or a knife. I agree, Savannah.
Should we do like a
I
complicated
still
shape,
think
like a star, or like a what should we
if
do?
you could use a like a box cutter, like if you're an adult and you could use a box cutter, do you think that's easier than using a box cutter?
Well, let's do both.
Yeah. Yeah, try doing
Let's
the
do
same
the same thing.
same shape.
Yeah. So should we do like a star?
You
Okay.
could also take one of those shapes and trace it and try to.
Those
There's
are
like
all.
a moon in there.
A moon.
There's a dragon.
A dragon's a little complicated
I
though.
love dragons. Keyboard. Circle is an 0. That's binary. False, off, unpowered. Oh! Line. Wait. Hold on. I think Sammy is explaining to me how to tell the difference between the on and off.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to read this aloud. Circle is a 0. That's binary. False, off, unpowered. So when it's a circle, off.
Got it.
Line is 1, and that is binary. True, on, and powered. Wow, that really worked for my brain. Thank you so much. Wow, I learned so much today.
I got a moon.
A moon. So we're both doing the moon?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Let's both do the moon.
Yeah, Savannah agrees, Sammy, that was a really great way to memorize that. So 2 things to note here. I do not have sewing skills. Max does.
I've been sewing
I'm afraid of power tools. I don't think Max is.
I'm not afraid of power tools.
So there we go. I'm afraid, Max is not. Max has skills, I do not. So I'm working at a disadvantage. But this is good
But
because
that's what it's designed for.
exactly.
It's designed for kids.
For children.
So,
You calling me a children, Ben?
no.
And you did the calling. I'm just reiterating.
Me calling, I'm just reiterating. Okay. You go first.
All right.
Scared.
Don't be scared. It's not going to hurt you.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
Okay. Okay. The master is at work.
Thank you. All right. Here's my moon.
That was really impressive.
It's a little janky right here.
Do you feel yourself having to hold down the machine while you're cutting, or was it staying in place?
It was staying in place kind of. If I pushed really hard, it was moving. But if I was nice and firm about it, it was okay. It took a second to get the hang of like how hard I needed to push. Like when you're sewing, you are not pushing the fabric. You should not be pushing the fabric. The machine should be moving it all on its own because it has feed dogs that are meant to do that. This doesn't have that, so you do need to push it through. It also took me a hot minute to realize that this little white line on the machine here is, here we go. There's a little white line right here.
Yeah.
And it took me a second to realize that like that's where the cut is going to be. So that my lines were a little off, a little janky in the beginning because I couldn't quite tell where my drawn line needed to be positioned. But then I figured it out. I think if we compare, pardon my reach, Ilana.
Oh, you're good.
If we compare my moon and the template,
Wow.
it's not horrible. Like here,
It's really
I went
not.
too thin and in some places too thick, but it's not bad. It's passable, I think.
Wow. This is,
Solid A minus,
Blowing my
B
mind.
plus maybe.
I'd say an A minus if at least. Okay.
All right, Ilana, go for it.
The chat before we.
Oh,
Yes.
let's check the chat.
Does a sewing machine count as a power tool is what Sammy wants to know. I think so. plug it in and it has power and it's a tool.
I suppose, but I think it's more of a
We're definitely taking that clip.
machine. I don't think a sewing machine is a power tool.
Okay, you clearly didn't watch Samantha's Christmas, the American Girl movie, and it shows. Do you remember, did you watch that movie? Did you watch that movie?
Samantha's Christmas?
It's, okay, the American Girl franchise. They have
Okay.
dolls. There was one
Yes,
about a girl
yes.
from the 1900s.
I watched the
her
Kit
best
movie.
Her best friend, Nellie, has to work in a sweatshop, and they're all using sewing machines, and a little boy gets his finger jammed in the sewing machine on the needle.
Those dolls are so much darker than they
The stories are so
true.
dark because
It's
they're
very
about
true.
the truth.
No, I had one American
That's a
Girl
power
doll.
tool.
I had one American Girl doll. It was a look-alike. And I use that term very loosely because I had brown hair and blue eyes and no bangs. And it had like very, very blonde hair and bangs and like much bluer eyes than me. And I was like, this one's me, clearly.
Sure. Yeah.
It did not look anything like me. And I think I named it Starfire.
Nice.
In any case,
Starfire. That could be the name for your brand.
no, that's a Teen Titan.
Fine. My turn. But anyways, the moral of that retelling of Samantha's movie was that sewing machines are scary and therefore they are power tools.
I don't think they're power tools.
Sammy's comment,
Yeah.
which is children are scary. It only makes sense that their tools would be scary too.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
No comment.
Here you go.
Okay, but just remember that this line right here is where it's gonna cut. So
Okay.
you got this.
It's gonna be so much fun.
I believe in you. You did great.
I have things to say. Number one, I feel proud of myself.
You did great.
I did really good. Number two, even though you said the words that the white line is where the cut was, it wasn't until I stared at it and lined it up that I actually understood what that meant. Number two, a B plus.
Not bad at
It's
all.
a B plus.
It's not bad at
It's
all.
really not that bad. Honestly, as a person who's afraid of power tools, I would definitely go to this before I would go to an X-Acto knife, which may or may not make sense to you, and that's okay.
I think I would go to an X-Acto knife first.
Why? That's
I'm
so sharp.
very comfortable with them.
Also the noise. And what do you guys
Yeah.
think about the noise?
I'm not a
especially
fan
in
of the
classroom
noise.
setting?
Yeah.
It's a lot louder than,
really loud.
I don't know.
Or like would you give this to your son to use while you're working in the other room? Or
No.
Are you trying to,
There would be designated time for the chomper, I think. Very loud. Well, I don't have a kid.
Also, if you think your son would use this, I'd be happy for you to borrow one and see how like a 3-year-old.
Yeah, I'll let him try it. I have a son, he's almost 4, he'll be 4 in March, and he would probably be willing to try it and be excited about the like opportunity to use a power tool or a whatever. He would probably want to wear noise canceling headphones. We have 2 pairs at our house, and we probably would just both wear them. I actually noticed though that when using this, the noise was the last thing I was thinking about. I was like scared about the blade or whatever. Yeah, I'd be curious to know about other kids. Can you imagine a child saying, "Is it chomper time yet?" Terrifying, says Savannah.
I mean, kids say
honestly,
much scarier
that's precisely
things.
what my son will say. He'll be like, "Mommy, can we do can we have chomper time?"
I think kids say much scarier things than that on a frequent basis.
Though we have a garage in our home, so we could put this in the garage and they can work on it. all of this is to say, the fact that we even have to discuss noise level, it is loud for a product that is for kids.
Yeah.
And it has a motor, so maybe it can't be helped. Headphones is a great idea. Thank you. I
Yeah.
also think it's a great idea.
Oh, it's a new person.
Oh,
Venomous Ninetails.
excuse me. We have another person.
Reminds me of freehand routing.
What is freehand routing?
I will say, as someone who's used, oh wait, here, let me.
That's fun.
As someone who's used a router a lot, when I first bought this product, I thought it would be more like a router. For those who don't know, a router is like, looks very similar to this, but with a spinning bit in the middle. And so it's often used for like rounding over wood, or for like, you can actually like glue a template or screw a template to another piece of wood, and then it will trace that onto the second piece of wood. The interesting thing about a router or even a scroll saw is that you can like you have more freedom to kind of work backwards or go sideways. It doesn't have to be just following that line. And I thought that that's how this machine was going to work. So if a kid could just come at this and then cut in any direction,
Yeah, you can't. You have to
that
go
would be
forward.
super useful. And like, it would be no instruction necessary. Just go to the magic line and move it around, and it will. And I was wondering how they were going to make that safe.
Probably by not letting that happen.
And so the answer is, yeah, they just didn't do that method at all. And so this one, maybe actually, do you want to lift up the green and we can show people how it works?
In what?
So you can actually come in here. I don't know if it'll turn on without, but that would be an interesting thing. Does it turn on? Yeah, so if we, here, do you want to turn it off for a sec while I focus it, and then,
Does that help?
nope, one sec, there we go. There we go. So you can see, now if you turn it on, you see right here, turn it off, you see over here. But you can see right there, when it's on, this little pin is moving up and down just like like a needle on a sewing machine. And so that's how it cuts through the wood, and that's why it's called a chomper, is that it's kind of like taking little bites. And so that thing's just moving up and down, which is why kids can't get hair caught in it or straps, because there's nothing spinning. It's just moving up and down through a hole that fits perfectly. So that's a cool idea, but it makes it, less fully functional than a router would be,
Yeah.
but a lot safer.
I think safe is good. I think also like simple is also good sometimes. Ben actively trying to put his finger into a moving mechanism. So Sammy.
It was off, I think.
It was not off.
It was not off when you put your finger in it. It was only
Sammy is our safety czar. Sammy is in charge of safety at the Makerspace.
Captain Safety.
He doesn't know it, but that is his official title.
Yay! Ooh, I have to Google that. But totally similar. I don't know what that was in reference to, but I'm glad.
Think about like a router versus this.
It was not off, LOL, says Sammy.
It really wasn't.
I agree, Sammy. You're right. Ben's wrong. Well, now we have our moons. So that, yeah, I think that feels like a pretty thorough investigation of the so good, Cheshire Cat. What is it called again? The ChompSaw, formerly inventable. We showed you.
And if you want to try it,
If you want to try it, come in. It's part of our like
Secret library.
like day pass situation. It comes with your, you coming in. And I'm not going to tell you when not to buy it because I don't have to. You have free will. And now what are we? How are we on timing? Are we going to continue? Oh, I was set. Oh no, they're talking to each other. Never mind. Do we have more things?
No, I think just a reminder about some of our upcoming events. Oh, this Saturday is show and tell. Want to tell people about
This Saturday is Okay, I'll tell them. hang out. This Saturday is show and tell. Some of the people, I think some of our members are presenting, including Willie.
Yeah, Willie.
Willie is going to be presenting.
Samby.
And Samby is presenting. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Who's like our keynote speaker?
Our keynote speaker, I think, will be Willie.
Willie.
And then we have a few other doing shorter presentations.
Great. And a few others doing some short presentations. But
And
for
it's
those.
not too late if anybody, was it Savannah? No.
Savannah, are you presenting?
Savannah, let me know if you're one of them. There was.
You don't have to. Ooh, I'd officially like to present.
It was Savannah, and you were going to do Full House, right?
Like the show?
Yeah. They have a PowerPoint. If it's the conversation I was thinking of, it's been a long week, but I'm pretty sure Savannah has a PowerPoint presentation about Full House.
Oh my God.
Unless that was somebody else.
Savannah, don't let me down.
Yes.
So Savannah is coming to present. Willie is coming to present.
And Samby is going to show off their the graphic novels, comic books that they make.
Samby is going to be bringing by their graphic novels that they make, and again, Savannah will be presenting on Full House, a PowerPoint, so don't miss that. It's a very important slideshow. No sarcasm. Yes, it is.
And you know what? I'm going to hold Sammy to that. Sammy is going to do a talk on safety.
Sammy's going to do a talk on safety. Wow, it's going to be a really good show and tell this weekend, guys. Y'all should come. We got snacks. We have love. We have warmth.
I should have a talk on safety in honor of Ben.
Yes,
I do not have
safety
slides
talks.
ready for the moment, though. Would need to be another time. That's okay. It can be another time.
No, I think you should wing it.
Show and tell. Sammy will officially be
The
a
keynote speaker
on safety.
Great. Really good lineup of folks, particularly our members who we love. For those of you who are watching, I think all of you maybe in LA, please stay safe. And we are here. And
about the drive?
oh yeah. The last thing I think I will say is that we had called for like donations of art supplies, like new and gently used, for artists who have lost everything in the fires. We have someone coming on Wednesday to put together care packages for families, and they will be using all of the new items that were donated to go in those boxes, so that's very exciting. And then anything that they don't use, we will find other places to donate to. So thank you all who donated, and if you didn't donate, that's okay. There'll be plenty of time to help. We have a long road ahead of us, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
I'm very glad. It's very heartwarming to see the community come together to support everybody who is experiencing a great loss right now. And we are a tight-knit community, and love thy neighbor and all that. But yeah, it's been great to see everybody coming to support one another. And yeah.
Yes.
Sammy,
Do I need to respond to that, or are you responding to that?
we can just throw that. I'll just put in the chat.
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah, just thank you everybody, and we're here. We had a little hiatus, but we'll be here every Friday from now on.
Yes.
at 1
Yes.
o'clock, so.
The holidays really got in the way of the whole live streaming every Friday, but we are back and better than ever and ready to chat with you.
And
on
if
a
any
Friday.
members want to
You
come
wanna
on and
come
join
be on the
us,
show.
come
We
join
can
us.
interview you about your life and what you make. You could come and present your PowerPoint presentation again.
You could do a craft with us. You could teach us a craft.
You could teach us about safety.
You could teach us
You could
about
really do anything.
OSHA.
All right. Bye, social media, and we love you.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Woo!
That's gonna leave it
Thank
there
you
so
guys
can
for all
awkwardly
the
say
great
goodbye for
vibes.
longer.
And welcome
Bye,
to
farewell,
Woo,
every does
so
in adieu, adieu. Wait, are we gonna get copy struck? I don't want to get copyright struck.
Well, they didn't say the
That
words.
was nearly
Allegedly,
close enough to
allegedly,
get.
allegedly,
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 allegedly.
allegedly.